over IP. It's a term thrown around a lot in the Pro AV market. In fact, we talk about it just about every day with clients. Basically, the concept is this. Use a network switch to move content anywhere on your network to, well, anywhere you want on your network. No need for expensive matrix routers that need extenders to move video content over large distances. In the world of AV over IP, the cables needed to do this are the very same cables that are already in the room. That means the very same cable you get email and watch YouTube on, the network cable. So why run a new cable when you can plug in a box and use what you already got? This is the Lumens AV over IP solution for using your network to route video in your space. And today, we're going to send some video and look at how to manage the Lumens AV over IP system. So let's put these boxes on the bench and see what's inside our network. So first, let's break down how this all works. You need a network switch, an encoder, or multiple, a decoder, again, multiple. Then we also have a network controller, right? And plenty of those Cat5 cables, right? So plug all these in and you can send video from one of these to one of these with ease. This is AV over IP. Okay, 4 features I need you to know about on the encoders and decoders. See, the first is HDMI. These come in 1080p and 4K flavors. The second one is control. Now, their control happens in 2 places, USB and serial. Now, the USB allows for KVM control of the transmit device. See, this allows the user on the receiver side to control the source that is being transmitted. Serial, on the other hand, allows control of other devices like TVs that have serial ports, so you can turn that TV on and off remotely or via a schedule. The next one is scaling. The decoders also have built-in scalers. See, the 4K decoders can scale lower resolution video up to 4K for displays on 4K TVs. They can also downscale 4K video to below HD for monitors that, well, aren't 4K. So no video or display is ever left behind. Ever. Video walls. These decoders can scale one source across as many as 256 screens. Okay, look, you probably won't ever see that in the wild. However, a 2x2 or a 3x3 video wall is pretty common and can easily be created with this system. On to the controller. See, this is where Lumens did a really great job and will stand out from the competition. The controller sits on the network to control all the encoders and decoders. You'll also notice it has tuning ports. See, this will allow you to separate your AV network, which we agree is the best thing you can do, from your control network. It also has other third-party control ports, right, where we can tie into Kramer's or Crestron's, whatever you've got. Where this system really shines is in its control interface. Plug the controller into a monitor, keyboard, and mouse, and you can set up and control your entire AV network. Or you can target the IP address of the control NIC and get the same interface on a web UI. The UI is very simple to use and doesn't require a degree in, say, computer science to use. See, it offers full control of the hardware from performing firmware updates to total system management. You might notice there are no on-device control buttons on this system, only in the software UI. Most systems this complex require third-party control systems to perform all these tasks, but Lumens has touchscreen support in their controller or via the web UI. So all that's needed is a screen to see and control the movement of content. So you put this in a sports bar and the bartender can easily change the game on any display with the touch of a screen. Here is the feature I think will cause you to look twice at Lumens for AV over IP. See, notice that the UI displays a preview of the content. With this, we can ensure the correct content is being chosen. Many of the other solutions on the market require a full control system to get this one feature. Lumens doesn't require one, making this the most affordable AV over IP system out there. So if you're considering an overhaul of your AV system or installing one for the first time, take a pause. have a look at Lumens AV over IP system. This is a great fit for churches, restaurants, schools, just about any place you have more sources than TVs. Okay, that's our episode for today. For more information on Lumens AV over IP or any other AV need, call, click, or come visit us at jbanda.com. And we'll see you on the next episode.